Penalty kick. 11 meters to the goal, 7 meters, the width of the goal. One man kicks. The other has to guess in advance where. The stadium goes still. Fans come alive. Jump center. I'd have saved that. Just stand in the center. Where did you jump? I would have saved that. Of course you would. From the couch. After 3 replays. In slow motion. But the goalkeeper doesn't get replays. He has about 0.4 of a second. A strong kick travels around 100 kilometers per hour. The ball covers 11 meters in roughly the time of 1 blink. You closed your eyes. Open them.
Goal!
Football calls this a moment. But by speed, it's closer to a gunshot, just the weapon is round, and the shooter wears cleats. Let's imagine the goalkeeper plays it honestly. First, he waits for the kick, then sees the direction. Then the brain tells the muscles, we're flying right. Then 80 kilograms of human have to accelerate to the post. Great plan. The problem is the ball's already in the net. Math said, too late. Biology didn't even argue. The goalkeeper isn't reacting, he's predicting. He studies the run-up, the torso, the plant foot, where the player has shot before. Right-footed, left-footed, a corner specialist, or a connoisseur of humiliating in the keeper down the middle. The penalty turns into poker. The striker shows one thing, does another. The keeper tries to tell movement from performance. The striker thinks, does he know where I'll shoot? The keeper thinks, does he know that I know? Israeli economists analyzed 286 penalty kicks from top competitions worldwide. 9 times out of 10, keepers jumped right or left. Only when they stayed center, rarely, was the save rate more than twice as high. So why do they still jump? Psychologists call this the action bias. If he jumped and missed, he fought, stretched, flew, almost got there. If he stood still, he stands say he didn't even try, even though it's the same goal either way. Jumping isn't just an attempt to save the goal, it's a public alibi. I didn't just let it in, I let it in while moving. But you can't just stand. Strikers aren't lab rats. They'll notice the habit and start placing the ball in the corners. The penalty becomes a problem with no correct answer. There's information that doesn't exist yet. There's a decision that already has to be made. So next time a keeper dives the wrong way, remember, you had a replay, graphics, and T. The keeper had 0.4 of a second, 7-meter goal, and a man who professionally deceives with his body. A penalty isn't a reaction test. It's a choice between a bad decision, a very bad one, and a decision people who never stood in goal will argue about. And when he does save it, he doesn't just stop the ball. For a moment, he reaches somewhere a person shouldn't be able to reach in time. Subscribe, next time, even more absurd football physics.